Another item on the Seder table is the Karpas, the vegetable, which we eat a little bit of it at the beginning of the Seder, dipped into salt water. Different customs, some have an onion, a cooked potato, parsley, as long as it's a vegetable. The simple reason for eating this vegetable at the time that we do is that on Pesach night we arouse curiosity. We want the children to ask questions. So we change the order of things. Normally after Kiddush we would go and wash and eat challah or matzah and eat a meal. On Pesach night we eat a vegetable before the meal, so that we should do things differently and people might ask questions. But the obvious question is, why a vegetable? Why not a fruit? We could do the same thing with a fruit. Eating a fruit before the meal would arouse the same question. Why specifically a vegetable? One of the great commentaries says the following. He says the difference between a fruit and a vegetable is this. A fruit stands above the ground, stands tall. A tree is a symbol of strength. A vegetable is on or beneath the ground. Sometimes you can't even see it. A fruit tree is something that if it doesn't give fruit one season, if things didn't go well, the tree remains, it's still strong, it'll give fruit the next season. The vegetable, if it doesn't work when you plant it and doesn't produce the vegetables, it withers and it dies. Vegetables are a staple. Vegetables are even food that animals can eat. Fruit are foods of luxury. When we sit down to a Seder, and we remember that the Seder is a time to absorb, internalize, and to experience spiritual growth and freedom, we might have the following question. We might feel like a vegetable. We might feel low. We might feel like we failed. We might feel under the ground. We might feel that we haven't produced properly and therefore don't have the strength to actually rise to the prominence of what it takes to be a free people and to be someone who can grow spiritually. So we start the Seder with a vegetable. We say, the Seder is such a holy experience. The Seder is such a transforming experience. It can take a vegetable which is from the ground, beneath the ground, a little tiny vegetable, and put it on the Seder table to become a critical, prominent part of the Seder experience. We too can do the same. We might feel like a tiny vegetable into the ground, not very important, not very strong, but Pesach night has an energy, has a power, gives us the ability that even if we're a tiny vegetable, a karpas, we can become part of the Seder experience.